I saw y'all talking to the police before.
An associate of ours who's a close friend of the Boricua in question is asking around about who would have given you the order.
We could find out what he knows.
Or what he thinks he knows.
How do you even know I was on this bus in the first place? You following me?
Somebody's gonna be wearing concrete slippers. I hope them shits don't never come in my size. It's one size fits all, Marvin.
Kaden knows that I helped you take that cash. I gotta get out of New York.
Now you fucking gone!
You should have stayed on that vacation, Unique.
In my last video, I stated that Kanan will never find OC again because he will end up dead and gone. A situation like this is always a loose end, especially when Unique is involved. So it didn't come as a surprise when Unique pulled the trigger on OC. I also stated that OC cannot carry that cash alone, so he definitely did it with Unique. And clearly, Kanan's money was what Unique used to get Vanessa the new house so fast. What's up, power fans of YouTube? It's your boy Nino, and I'm back with another power video. In this video, I'll be talking about Crystal and Famous' connection with regards to why she was even picked up and what they will be doing to her. How Landell's death will affect Raquel's business, Unique's bigger plan, and his future on the street. And of course, if you are new to my channel, you're welcome. Kindly hit the subscribe button, leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Now, first off, let's talk about Crystal and why she was picked up. Before that, we all know now who did our boy Famous like that. I must say it didn't come with any element of surprise because the motive was not really strong enough for Snaps and Pops to do Famous like that. It makes sense though based on their explanation here, but I must say that I was disappointed it came from them. Kanan should have known by now that it's not only his mother who is having some dirty cops in her pocket. He actually passed by these two officers once when he was going to Snap and Pops, but I doubt his mind will ever go there. But I think the whole point is to also not make Kanan suspect Snaps and Pops, just as we also didn't have them on top of our list of suspects initially. Now, after Kanan started asking questions, Snap and Pops summoned their police allies to warn them about their sloppiness with Famous. They promised to find out what Kanan knows, but I think they just made their situation worse by picking Crystal. They'll be torturing Crystal the same way they did Famous based on the trailer for episode 9. Now, what I see the writers doing here is to foreshadow what they did to Famous. So they are going to use what they will do to Crystal to highlight what they did to Famous as well. And like I stated in one of my videos, Famous's character wasn't part of this season's cast list, and no one will pay an actor for a whole episode in a new season just to come and act dead if they can portray that in a different way to which they have shown us a hand that looked like that of Famous. And I won't even be shocked if this hand is a prosthetic and not an actual human hand, which they normally refer to as a prop. Now, if Crystal will be tortured by the same people who tortured Famous and will apply the same principle, again, a director will rather tell the two stories together with just one person to save time and money. So that is what I see happening with Crystal. So basically, whatever they will do to Crystal is the same thing they had done to Famous. Now, big question is, will Crystal survive? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. If I am the writer, I'll save Crystal so that she can somehow escape, and if she does, she will be able to ID these cops to Kanan to put 2 and 2 together to know that he once saw them with Snaps and Pops. And Crystal's survival can be possible because the cops were already established to have been sloppy with Famous, so it won't be surprising to see them making another mistake for Crystal to escape. But let me know what you also think in the comment section below. I only hope Raquel doesn't admit her place was the last place Crystal came to before she went missing, else Kanan is going to go full crazy again with his theory about his mother. Because thinking about it, it was only 2 people who knew she was catching a bus, Kanan and Raquel. And if you hear the question Crystal asked the police about how they knew she was even catching a bus, the math will be very simple and they can put this on Raquel again. And I won't doubt if Crystal believes that Raquel was the one who sent them after her because she was the last person she told about catching a bus. But let me know what you also think in the comment section below. Now, back to why Crystal was even picked up in the first place. The cops couldn't have picked up Kanan himself because they would then be playing with Snap and Pop's business as well. So the best they could do was to torture Crystal to see what Kanan knows, to which I believe Crystal is not going to flip. But let me know what you also think in the comment section below. Marvin is getting more careless now, dropping bodies without thinking straight. He's trying to cover some loose ends by leaving another. For me, I don't think Ellie will be loyal to Marvin like that. Now, killing Landell and leaving Ellie alive will potentially become a huge problem for Marvin, and I have a theory for that. Now, the theory is this. Now, If Early finds out his cousin is dead outside after going to take a piss, he will know Marvin has something to do with it, because what could be someone's motive to come after Landell if not for covering loose ends? Now, we all know so far Early is a secret keeper. It was demonstrated from how he kept Unique on the low and still engaged Marvin on the side. And Marvin also confirmed his ability to keep things tight, but now that his cousin is dead, will he be scared and want to pick sides with Unique? Now, things can go in so many directions with regards to Marvin. We all know Raquel and Unique are at power war and they took out Kwan, which is Unique's connect, right? Unique also know that Raquel is working with Stefano and he has been always looking for a way to hit on them as well, right? Now, what if Early seeks security from Unique and by so doing he tells Unique what he's doing for Stefano? Then Unique hits hard on that just to get back at Raquel by stirring water to catch fish. If Unique hits on Stefano's work, he will be looking at Marvin's direction since he was the one who introduced Early to him. Then Stefano will start looking for a way to kill Marvin. This will cause some distraction in this triangle of Stefano, Raquel, and Marvin. Then on their blind side, Unique will be making big moves with snaps and pops, and Kanan will be forced to work with Unique too, since they have the same connect who have the same interest. Now, if this happens, Unique will also gain a score on the sheet. Now, if Kanan starts to work with Unique, it will put Raquel on another level of pain and frustration because she might not be able to make some moves on Unique because of her son's affiliation with him, snaps, and pops. She can't even attempt to do what they did to Ronnie either because this time around, Kanan is still sure that his mother is the one killing his loved one, so we might see family division before the season ends. Now, if this happens, the only card Raquel can play later is to get into Unique's head about the fact that Snaps and Pops were the ones who told Ronnie to kill him, Unique. Raquel might also then investigate who is killing Kanan's friends and possibly find out through her own dirty cops as well. Then she will tell Kanan about the fact that it was Snaps and Pops who called the hit on famous OC and Crystal. That is if Crystal doesn't survive. It's up to Kanan to believe this as well. Now, if he believes this will make Kanan very angry on his own, Unique also angry from his side, and if Kanan and Unique are working together now, Kanan will then confirm to Unique that it was Snaps and Pops who asked Ronnie to kill him and take his spot. Unique will have no reason not to believe Kanan because Kanan was working with Ronnie at the time. Now the actual war begins. Kanan and Unique, out of pain, will team up to kill Snaps and Pops, but let me know what you also think about this in the comment section below. If I am Raquel and I find the walls closing on me, I will take this opportunity to divide them to my advantage. The way Snaps and Pops are like couple team, I believe it will take another tag team to put them down as well. And the way they are bringing Kanan and Unique together, I think they will be the ones to put them down because when it comes to motive, it is clear that Snaps and Pops have done enough to Unique and Kanan to deserve a bullet from the two of them. But let me know what you also think in the comment section below. Now, still on Unique, I said it about 3 different times in 3 different videos that he needs to lay low after coming back from the dead or change his identity, but some of you didn't agree with me. Now, there is a teaser to what I have been saying, and that is where Garcia told Unique that he should have stayed on that vacation.
He should have stayed on that vacation, Unique.
Now, this statement isn't just a coincidence. The writers put this across to tell us that Unique shouldn't have just thought of coming back the way he has done after the death rumor about him. And like I always say, there will be consequences for Unique exposing himself out there like that, but let's keep what Garcia said in mind. And for me, the possibility of Unique becoming Breeze is still on the table, and at this moment, it's getting obvious. If my above theory works and Kanan together with Unique kills Snaps and Pops while working together, then we'll see Breeze in the making because Unique will start to becoming invisible in public for Kanan to be visible out there. That is when we'll see Unique indoors all the time watching TV whilst Kanan and the rest visibly run the street. And that is when Tommy and Ghost will come into the picture. I know some people will still insist Unique can't be Breeze, but trust me, there is no better way to create a Breeze character without a sensible storyline to it. And so far to me, Unique becoming Breeze for many reasons will perfectly make sense, but let me know what you also think in the comment section below. Now, Lulu is back with a dramatic entrance. I believe his comeback will also make him take the right spot for Raquel. In the first season of Raising Kanan, Lou was described as Raquel's right-hand man who does the job and does it well. Unlike Marvin, who never misses an opportunity to miss an opportunity. And I just have a feeling Marvin might not make it out of this season. I don't know about you, but the way everything is happening around him, they are trying to establish a reason for his death. But they are doing it in a way that we won't think these are reasons enough to get him killed. But if you think deeply about it, Marvin has been sloppy and his mistakes are one too many. His death will come as a great shock, but so far, it's evident that Marvin's actions will end him in this season. But let me know what you also think in the comment section below. I am saying this because if you really study power, there is always a major death in every season. Last season was unique as a trigger for the fans to react. Then they took out Howard and Ronnie as the major deaths. Now this season, despite Famous's death can be classified as a major death, they could be hitting us with another combo where Marvin will unexpectedly die. Because we need to see the beast in Jukebox and why she even decided to join the police force, because I believe her motive was based on something impactful that happened. But let me know what you also think in the comment section below. Do you think Marvin earned his death now? Drop your thoughts and theories in the comment section below. Let's discuss. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, most importantly, leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Catch you in my next video. It's your boy Nino. Thanks for watching.